Hi Gemini, welcome to the new year and welcome to your reading for January 2020. This is Quantum Healing Tarot and I'm here to do a message for you guys today. Oh, look at the bottom of the deck. Strength. I'm liking that. I also saw victory when I was shuffling. Now this is going to be for Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Jupiter in Gemini. And if the title catches you, that also might be a signal for you to be watching this one. Oh, look at this piece of amethyst. I did not put that there. That's interesting. Who knows? So welcome to your reading. We're going to be looking at energies between you and another person. Usually that's romantic, but it may not be depending on your situation. So just take what applies and leave what doesn't. I'll be doing it extended as well. And I'm also offering personal readings. I've almost finished the big batch of ones that I had over the holidays. So I'll be getting the rest of those out this coming week, and I'm ready to start booking some for late January. So just let me know. You can email me if you would like a personal reading. I wanted to pull these two cards. I specifically pulled them because tonight, yesterday was the full moon in Cancer, and then we also had a full moon eclipse. So we have these two cards here, and it says, conclusions are within reach, personal issue reaches resolution. So you may find at the time, Gemini, that you are reaching a state of conclusion with some of the different issues in your life, which is exciting. We always like that. All right, can I please get, actually, we're going to start with a few messages. We're going to do Universe Has Your Back, Sacred Traveler. I chose to learn through love. Wow. What else for Gemini, please? Solitude. In silence, peace prevails. Compassion. The frequency of compassion supports our ability to stand by others without judgment and to be the divine mediator between heaven and earth, spirit and matter, so that the unconditional love can flow from source through our hearts and into the world. You might find that you have learned some hard lessons. Love has taught you some lessons that perhaps you didn't want to learn, or you thought at this time you didn't want to learn, but in reality, these lessons are for your good. And they're to bring heaven to earth. I don't know if you've heard that saying where it talks about how the broken places is where the light gets in. And that's kind of what I'm feeling for this. Not only that, but it also gives us compassion for people, as we're aware of our own state. But I do get the sense, perhaps, Gemini, that this month you're really going within and having compassion for those around you, but also just some silence, some time in silence. Well, that's interesting. Yeah. Moving towards peace, truth, clarity for Gemini. Ooh, Ten of Pentacles. I would say that's pretty fantastic. I actually feel like it goes this way. You've gained some clarity in 2019, and now you're moving away from anything that does not bring you peace. You're going from rough waters to calm waters, and that's bringing in your Ten of Pentacles. May I please get the energy for the connection energy between Gemini and their person? Oh my gosh, that's your actual sign. These cards are not in the same, they're all upside down and sideways. So I'm going to read them backwards, but I'm not concerned about that in the reverse because honestly, I do read those as a past energy and I do read them moving forward, the present. May I please get Gemini's present energy? Ooh, yeah. It's all good. We have King of Pentacles here. Magician, working hard, Temperance, the Fool, defensive energy, but clarified by the Ace, the Eight of Swords in reverse finally. Oh, that feels really good. And the Queen of Cups. Okay. Oh, look at the bottom. Two of Cups, you guys. So you guys might have had a falling out. I do feel like the conflict, though, has been like this. When this is in this direction, when it's upright, it's people walking away from conflict, but still things not really looking resolved or feeling resolved. It's like people are giving up in a situation here. But I don't feel like that's what you're doing. I feel like, in fact, there's an end to the strife, and there's an end to not being lovers anymore. So perhaps you were lovers in the past, perhaps you've never been lovers, perhaps this connection with this person was more in a friend kind of zone. But what's coming in is the King of Pentacles for you. The King of Pentacles is my husband card. So whether you're a man or a woman, the spouse card. That's how I always say the King of Pentacles. And I do love how he's holding a pentacle, and your energy up here is the 10 of Pentacles. That's 11 Pentacles. And then this is the Magician. He also has a pentacle, and he's bringing heaven to earth. And that's what your card here about compassion was talking about, how the frequency of compassion supports the ability to stand with others without judgment, to bring heaven to earth. So this Magician is standing here, and the Magician is the conduit bringing heaven to earth. And so that's what I feel like your connection is doing for the world. And you've had to go through some really rocky stuff to get there, but you've learned incredible lessons about love because of this. And you worked hard. Look at this. This guy is working hard on his pentacles. Your person could be a Sag or an Aquarius, but doesn't have to be. But I am sensing that your person is learning balance, and I do believe they're receiving divine intervention and help at this time to gain that balance. They have a new energy about them, a new desire to start a new beginning. And this feels like a new energy for your person, because I feel like in the past, it's been a lot of this energy. Whoops, upside down. This energy. Feeling defensive, feeling worn and tired, and feeling very mentally trapped. Yeah, I mean, the wounded warrior is the sense I'm getting. So to have the Eight of Swords in reverse is phenomenal. This means that they're moving out of that mindset of feeling trapped. And the Queen of Cups is a very loving card. This has been coming up a lot. So, you know, I've just noticed like things go in cycles, and it's so fascinating when I see other readers and I see other things going on. Like some of the cards that keep popping up for almost all readers that I resonate with are the Queen of Cups and the 10 of Cups. I'm seeing that all over the place. So I'm not surprised the Queen of Cups came out. Her throne is on land, but she's very connected to the water. She has 1 foot in the water, 1 foot on the land. She's a solid, nurturing energy. Your person is learning to love. And not love like perhaps the way that they grew up loving, but they're beginning to love in a new, balanced way. See, there's all this energy of newness here. So your person is really going through a huge transformation in their life. They could have really struggled with mental anxiety and stress, maybe depression, but what's moving this out of the way is love. Love is healing them in ways that they've never been healed before. Your love. But I also feel like it's the divine that's helping them. This is not something that you have to go in and rescue them for. It's something that the divine is doing in their lives. So let's get more information about what that looks like. And let's look a little bit into your 10 of Pentacles, see what mindset has shifted for your person, and see where this is going, outcome, what they're thinking about you, what they're feeling about you. And you can join me over on Vimeo for that. But, ooh, well, this is good news. All right, so I already kind of know where this is going. Wow, this is really exciting, you guys. All right, join me over on Vimeo, and I'll put the link below. Thanks so much, guys.